Morning, everybody. Yeah, we have early access to the farm production pack. We are going to be having a look through it on this stream, so I'm looking forward to this. This will be interesting. I've set up a save. I've done a whole load of placeables and stuff, and we're going to go through everything and have a look. There's some good parts, there's some bad parts. I'm going to try and be as fair as possible and give you my honest opinion as we go through. I haven't done too much with it, so we'll have a look. Richard Dower, welcome along. Davis Farming, welcome along. John Paul Healy, welcome along. So yeah, we're going to see what's about. We're going to see what's here and what's going. So shall we hop into it and have a look? And how I'm going to start this is just by having a look at the store page for it. So we'll go and have a look at that. Just pre-ordered your copy using my code. Thank you, Rafty. Right, so this is the Farming Simulator 22 Farm Production Pack. This is out on Tuesday. It is about that's about £7. $7 I think is about £7. Let me just double check that before I go any further. Why are you converting yen? Convert. £6.37. This is Hey David's Farming. Axel Grosso, welcome along. I'm not really happy with the washing drum not working properly. I will get to the washing drum and we'll go through all of those bits. I haven't tested it yet, so that is going to be hilarious. But however, that is to say, if there are issues, this will be good because this will get reported back to Giants and hopefully try and see what happens. Right, so it is a different type of DLC. Full disclosure, I've been given early access to this by Giants. If you want to pre-order this, you can go to the website. There is a code VF Gaming to enter that. Gaming with John, I got early access to the production pack, so I decided to delay my next Fallout stream to Monday. So yeah, I will be on Fallout on Monday again. I completely forgot this. Not submitted. Well, we'll get to that, Richard. Everything in this pack. So everything in this pack pretty much is a placeable. We've got how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24 items in this pack. So for just over £6, I think that's quite good value for money. It's first off, before we get into anything, 24 items for just over £6 is really, really good. So I'm happy with that. That's a good value for money as far as the amount of stuff in the DLC. The only thing in it that isn't placeable is the sulfuric acid tank, which we will get to because that is needed for possibly my favorite item in this pack. Otherwise, it's new sheds, it's new generators, we've got new solar panels, and we've got a new wind turbine. We've got a washing drum. We've got a production of the Lely spheres for production of fertilizer, I believe. We've got a cleaner for sugar beet, which is great, and then we got a huge amount of selling points, which is probably, yeah, I have a little bit of issue with a massive amount of seller points being in the DLC. We've got a big vehicle workshop, so we've got a new workshop, and we've got a washing robot. So yeah, it's quite a lot of stuff in this DLC. Hey Chloe, welcome along. So yeah, this is what it looks like when it's all placed around a little bit. So we've got our various market stall placeables here. We've got our fresh harvest market placeable up here. I had some fun getting the ground working on these. I do like this fresh market placeable, the whole stuff with the ramps at the back. I really quite like that. We've got a pretty big farm shed up here, I think this is. Oh no, this is a production area. I'm not sure what this is a production area for. Oh, it's a storage shed. Yeah, so it's a storage shed. That's quite nice. I don't tend to use these, but that delivery bay is quite nice. And then, yeah, there's a vehicle shed the other side. So that's quite a useful little shed that's available here. We've got Winter's Farm Motor Service. So this is the new workshop. Some nice opening doors on that. And then a big workshop area. So no actual markings for where the workshop is. But I'm willing to bet you put anything in here and you go to this icon and it will do the repairs for that. There's some nice detail to this. We're going to go over the issues later. But yeah, at the moment, there's nice detail to this. And I'm liking these new sheds. My only issue with these sheds is they are huge. There's very little smaller stuff in this DLC. I mean, just look at the interior of that shed. That is a ridiculously big storage shed. That is just nuts. We've got the big warehouse complex over here. And I think this is this just storage? Yeah, this is just a giant storage warehouse. Look at the amount of storage in this. That is crazy. I'll go through all the purchase prices and everything in a minute, Action. Yeah, I just want to have a quick run around all the buildings first. We've got these, which are the farm vending areas. So we've got the big vending machine. We've got the small vending machine, which both of those are quite cool. Yeah, so this is the big bay and the loading and unloading area. We've got a smaller shop over this way. I actually noticed this is a smaller warehouse. I think a lot of this is warehousing stuff. Yeah, this is warehousing. We've got, you see it's floating a little bit. We've got another vending machine. So this is the multi-vending machine. Which you can put various things in to sell. I'm not 100% sure at the moment how these vending machines work, so we'll have a go with them in a minute. Then if we come over this side, we've got the cleaner. So that is the sugar beet cleaner. We have got this is the fertilizer from pig or from slurry, the Lely sphere. This is the potato washer, which I'm hearing in the chat might have some issues, but we will have a go with that in a bit. We've got this new farm shed here. Again, this is one of the smaller ones, and it's big. All the sheds here are pretty big. Bet these buildings don't have a snow mask. Oh, we can test that, Richard. We'll test that in a bit. We've got lots of storage in that shed there. And then we've got probably the weirdest shaped shed up here. I'm not sure exactly how this one. Yeah, so this one has a big corner section and is yeah, one of the weirdest shaped sheds I've seen. But again, lots of storage space. So lots of placeables, lots of storage space. Let's have a look at how much these items cost. Now, you can't go into this area here and have a look. So if you go in here and you have a look at what is in the farm production pack, all you'll see is the sulfuric acid tank. So that's the only thing that appears in here. Everything else, as I said at the beginning, is placeable. So we've got the sheds. We've got this shed here, which is the shed. Do I actually have this? I do have this one placed somewhere. Or maybe I don't. Oh, in fact, yeah, I've got an entire shed I haven't placed. So let's place this one over here. So this one's 145,000. Oh, no, maybe. Do I not have that? I don't have that shed placed. So we'll place that over here. So there we go. So yeah, that one there's 145,000. We've got this shed down here. This one is 32,500. So for a shed that size, actually a fairly reasonable price, I think. We've got this one here, the longer one. Now here comes my first issue. I've got a bot. Let's go deal with the bot, shall we? Because yay, bots. They've been hitting me in the morning a fair amount, these bots. No, I want my channel, please. No, do we have a... I don't think we have a... I don't think we have a mod in this morning. Unless there's one and I've missed them. Where are we? Bot. Where's it gone? Unless someone's already got rid of it. Sugar beet cleaner actually just chops and doesn't clean. That will annoy me. I think the bot's been taken care of because I cannot see it anymore. FisherJ. Thank you, FisherJ. I thought we might have a mod in here. FisherJ is pretty good, to be honest. Thank you, FisherJ. Right. So, yeah, that is that shed there. So that is 165, which comparing the difference in price between those sheds is a little bit odd. We then got the weird big corner shed here. Oh yeah, coming back to the issue I have. Why, oh why are these sheds stuck to 90 degrees? There's no reason, as far as I can see, that this shed, this is not a storage shed for silage or anything like that. This shed will not go anything other than 90 degree. And I understand why things like silage clamps are done like that, but I don't understand why these two sheds are restricted to being placed at 90 degrees. I don't think this is silage clamp either. No, this isn't silage clamp. So yeah, to me that is an annoyance. I don't like that I can't place those sheds at whatever angle I like. So the massive, yes, the massive warehouse is just, I'm not so sure. We're gonna test that in a minute. But anyway, so back to our sheds. We have, so that's the big corner one, and then we got this one here, which is 195. This is the big one here. We were talking about having the massive space earlier. Again, stuck to being at 90 degree angles for the three biggest sheds for this, and I don't understand that. I do not like that. So yeah, that is very, very annoying, those three sheds. Otherwise, that little shed, I like that. That's a good little shed. We then go to the tools. Under the tools, we've got this one here, which is the storage. Which is the workshop. So the workshop is nicely placeable. Is 274,500 for the workshop. And yeah, that's a pretty expensive workshop to have on your farm. So unless you're, well, I don't know, even this, how well do the doors open on that? Because for that amount of price, you kind of want a workshop that is going to be able to take the biggest equipment on your farm. Really, really gonna need to. And it's got really small doors. Why? Yeah, no reason it can't rotate 360. So I'd like to see that fixed. This shed, is not very useful. It looks nice, but if you're putting anything, so let's go grab a medium tractor. Oh, no, a large tractor. So we'll grab something pretty huge. Let's go with, I don't know, we'll have a versatile with, so standard setup versatile. We'll buy that. Yes, okay. And let's go and try and put this into our workshop. And if I'm spending the amount of money that you have to spend to place this workshop, this tractor should fit through the doors. And I will eat my words if this... That's ridiculous! I'm sorry. I don't like being negative, but that's ridiculous. That workshop is nearly 300,000 and it doesn't fit the biggest equipment in the game. I'm sorry, but oh. Right, so yeah, the workshop is great as long as you're not using the biggest equipment in the game. You've got the solar panel washing unit. That is 10,200. We'll go and have a look at that in a minute. We've got one parked over there. And that's all the tools that are in here. Then under the productions, that's where we find the cleaner. That is 80,000. So that's potato cleaner. We've got the Lely sphere, which is here. This has to be next to an animal area. So you can't just place this. You see, it says it has to be placed next to a husbandry. So it does need to be placed next to a husbandry for that to work. And then we've got this, which is the sugar beet cleaner, which nothing about that says it should be shredding sugar beet. And I'm really hoping that it doesn't shred the sugar beet. But yeah, we'll have a look at that in a moment. And then we have the biggest section in this pack, which is the selling the sell points. We've got for 2,000 you've got the little market stand. You've then got the smaller market stand, the vegetables market stand here. That is 2,000, and then you've got the dairy market stand, which is 2,000. So I do like that each of those selling points serve a different type of crop and a different setup. That is good. If they were all just the same thing but different sizes, I would have an issue. But no, it's good because you can then set up several of those and have a proper market. Really, really nice. For 80,000, you've got the Fresh Farmers Supermarket, which is the one up here. I like the design of this. Again, it's got that XML issue that places it at just the 90 degrees, which I really hope that is something that gets changed, because doing placeable stuff, that is really annoying. And there is absolutely no reason at all as to why this should be restricted to 90-degree placements. We've then got the vending machines. So these are places where you can sell your crops as well. 12,000 for the small vending machine. Big vending machine again is 12,000. And then you've got the multi vending machine, which sells different crops. That is for 16,500. Is there any difference? Yes, there's difference in what these sell. So again, I'm happy for there to be different ones of these, because you can place multiples then to sell different products. So I like that. I do like that there's a variety in vending machines, and that you would need to place more than one if you have it. So I like that. Like the market schools, I really like the vending machines. We've got the third one of those over here. We then have the farmers market, which is what we have over the end here. This is a buying station. So this is somewhere where you can buy products you need, not sell products you need. And I really like that. That is something very cool that is brought in. So we'll go and have a look at what you can actually buy later on. But that is a very cool part of this. Really like that. Because one of the things I've found a lot is if you're doing anything that involves sugar, getting sugar created in the game is such a pain. If you've got somewhere where you can go and buy a pallet of sugar, brilliant. Add something new to the game, exactly what I want to see from a DLC. You've then got the massive distribution center. So this is, as somebody said, this is a selling point. This is somewhere you take your stuff to sell. And you can deliver it into specific racking for a bonus. That's very interesting. And I want to know what the difference between the sell point up here is, or the point there is, and the point here is. There's, yeah, the distribution center for the price is, again, that's only 80,000. So that's something to maybe have a toy with. 2 mins per pallet you get to pick up and place. Okay. And yeah, that's all the selling points. And then we are finally onto the generators. One of my favorite things in this DLC. If you've got, if you are looking to play solar panels base game. Turn 7 Racing, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Solar panels base game, you have to take a solar panel, spend 93,000 and place it. Or you've got these really small ones. These, you can place them in strips and at any angle. And I love the solar panels in this DLC. The solar panels in this DLC are definitely one of the highlights. I absolutely love the solar panels. They are brilliant. And I'm really hoping that this is how solar panels are done when the next game eventually comes out. Because, yeah, absolutely how I want to see solar panels done. And then you've got a very reasonable 75,000 for the new wind turbine as well. Brilliant. Loving that as well. Good, cheap wind turbine. There are, it fills in a gap actually. You go from 11,400 for that small wind turbine to 155,000 for that one. So that fits nicely in that gap. So it fits in there. How much do the solar panels earn? Ooh, that is a very good question because it does not tell you on here. I would guess it's a similar amount to those. Or actually, again, somewhere between these two, I would guess. So, yeah, I would need to test that a little bit better. I do not know how much those solar panels earn, and it doesn't tell you here how much they earn. No greenhouses or anything else. We've gone through all of those, and yeah, I think that is it. So that is all of the stuff that is placeable. 75 per hour. Thank you, Active. So yeah, it's a mixed bag so far. Yeah, we'll do the snow mask in a minute. I'm going to do the snow mask later on. What I want to do now is grab a tractor and a trailer. So we're going to grab ourselves a Fent Black Beauty. And we're going to grab a... What trailer do I want to use for this? What do we got? I think we're going to use something fairly simple. I'm just going to use the Cramp Half Pipe. We'll buy that as well. And I want to go and put some stuff into the distribution center has a typo in it. Being dyslexic, I would not notice that. Right, let's hook this up. And then we are going to fill this first with potatoes. So give me some potatoes, please. There we are. Fill it. Okay. I love that mod. That mod is brilliant. So I did take a little bit of time creating the farm productions area here. DjGoHam, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Right. I know. Other end. The Brighton dude, thank you for the follow. No, that is the... Oh, please tell me that you can tip potatoes directly into here. Or am I going to have to grab myself a telehandler in a bucket? This is, if this doesn't work, this is going to annoy a lot of people. Oh, man, really? It has to be done with a bucket. That's awesome. Richard Dower, thank you for the 95-bit share. You are awesome. Oh, I love finding stuff out of this. Use a belt. Yeah, use a belt or a bucket. We're going to use a bucket. So I am going to do a dip on the floor here next to the pig pen. We're going to need water as well. I have a feeling, I get a distinct feeling that the same is going to be true of the others. Right, let's grab a telehandler then. Buy that, and I need a nice big bucket for it. Do the vegetable crop? Yes. Oh, you can do the veggie crops too. Okay. We might have a go at doing that as well. Oh, yes, because it did show washed versions. So, interestingly, the Cell stuff showed washed versions of many stuff. Mrs. Queen Tracker, thank you for the raid. Welcome, 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 raiders. Hope you had a good stream. Edward Stokes 1977, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Right, so this has to go in here. Sababa Jackson, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Okay. So I don't know how much will go into this drum. We'll try and put as much of this in as we can. Load it right up. Because we have no water in it yet. 4K. Okay, so it shouldn't take all of this second load. Yeah. I'm currently having flashbacks to when we were doing stuff on Bessie Beneath in FS19. Works according to belt. Yeah, with belts. But to be perfectly honest, this is probably how I would use this. Right, we also need a little tractor. That one. This is probably one of my favorite DLCs. Hello, Mr. Sealy P. Welcome along. How you doing, my friend? This we've got the Aryan on the realism experiment. I'm gonna go with the I'm gonna go with that little case farmable because I really do love that. Right, animals. We need a decent sized water trailer. Buy that. Yes. Okay. Right. Right, let's see how this does. Yeah, it does. It's sort of very upbeat and very high rushed, isn't it? It's definitely not the regular stuff, but yeah, this is right. We need to fill this with water. Fill it. Okay. And then dump it into it. And during duty for 2 weeks, I'm not caught up on Saxthorpe yet. Oh, Axion, we have class. We're pretty much a fully class farm now. Yeah, I don't have manual attach on this, do I? No. What does it mean, no? Have I come across the thing that's broken on this? No kidding, the cleaning drum is bugged. Yeah, I haven't watched DJ's video. That is a... I am sorry, I am not normally this critical, but that is a failure of basic testing. I really hope that is fixed for release, because that is... You can fill it with water, but then can't put potatoes in. Really? Right, let's get a second one of these, because I've got to test that. I've got to test that. Right, we'll put a second one in next to it. So we'll put a second one in... here. At the back here. Please tell me that's not the case. Because I'll be honest, the things that excite me most about this DLC are is the drum. This washing potatoes absolutely excites me. Yeah, there we go. Water goes in. So if we've got no potatoes in, water goes in. That's fine. Okay. There we go. It's nice and full. I'm beginning to understand how the testing for this went. I know exactly how the testing for this went. Somebody put water in first and then filled it with potatoes. Well, yeah, that's what I'm about to test. Right. We need to go and tell. Right. What is the? You what? Right, let's see if we can back up a trailer full of sugar beet to this. So sugar beet. Fill. There we go. I doubt we'll be able to, given what's just happened with the potatoes, I doubt we'll be able to do the same with sugar beets. Yeah, no way to back up sugar beet to here either. So we'll just dump a pile of sugar beet down as well. I think maybe try dumping it in this shed. Oh, I do not like being negative about stuff. I do not like really criticizing stuff, unless it's really bad. Try a belt. We could try a belt. Yeah. Let's move our arrival point over to here. Buy a belt. Just give me that one. Yeah. Okay. And that one. Yes. Let's get the super strength on to get these into position quickly. I think. Nope. Come here. Oh, we got the platinum edition on, so that's not going to work. There are little problems that always crop up. You know, little bits and pieces that are unexpected and are understandable. Absolutely happens, even to the best developer. I struggle. Should have tried 50. Yeah, but who's gonna try 50-50? That's my thing. Everybody's always gonna go and load stuff fully up. Right, I need to, if we're going to use a belt, I am going to need to turn automatic engine start off. There we go. Because I want to start this up. Right. And that actually is now just in my way. So let's sell that actually. Yes and no, Mystic. It would be a public beta test rather than early access. Early access should be the version that's going to be released normally, whereas a public beta test is something that no capacity for potatoes. Oh no. That's because this is the one that already has potatoes in it. Oh. I can, as I said, I can very much forgive smaller bugs. Smaller bugs are, yeah, that's not doing it either. That's gonna be a last minute fix for something. Well, no, I do have an idea. Let's sell both of these and let's try the suggestion somebody had. Yes. Yes. Okay. Let's put a new washing drum in. Right, we're going to put a new wash drum in, and we're only going to put 1 bucket of potatoes in. So this is basically going to half fill this. There we go. Right. So our drum now should be half full. Let's have a look. Yeah, well, it's not half full, but it's not taking a full lot. That's fine. Right, let's get some water in this. And see if this will now take any water. Oh, it's not good. This is definitely not good. No. If you have something in there, I know. Cheers, Axiom. And I know what this problem is. I can tell you now what this problem is. So the idea behind this washing drum is that you won't be able to mix crops in it. So what they've got it set to do is to only take 1 crop. The trouble is, when they've programmed that, they haven't set it to exclude water from that single crop. So it should be a single crop plus water. Instead, it's a single item. And I think that must have been a late change. That absolutely must have been a late change to this DLC, because we've seen pictures of this thing working. And so I think somebody came to it late in testing and went, oh, we can't have potatoes and sugar beet mixing in the washing drum. Let's make it so that it only takes 1 of them. It's been rushed, and they've forgotten that they need to exclude water from that. And yeah, that's not a good look. Right, I'm gonna sell the conveyor because we don't need that. Right, so we have a trailer full of these that we've put down over here. So let's move this out the way. Actually, let's finish tipping them. Yeah, should be a fairly easy fix. It is just a little bit odd that, yeah, no way to change the XML, and that's and Richard, if I'm honest, that's what annoys me about the sheds. If I came across a mod that had the shed stuck at 90 degrees, I'd go and alter the XML. Can't change that. And that does make a lot of those sheds really annoying. Please, please let this not just do shredded beet. Let this do clean sugar beet. This is a sugar beet cleaner. Clean sugar beet is a part of this. The Wolfpack 12A, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Yeah. Come on. Right. That is in. Shut's in. Oh, I never use shredded beet. I so want this to be a cleaner. Right, let's try it. I would need to download them, Davis. Oh, no. All right, okay. So we've got trailer underneath. That's shredding the freaking beet, isn't it? Oh! No! You're not! If I put a trailer under this, it's not putting it in the trailer. Why have a trailer symbol there? Ah! And it's shredded beet. I don't like it. I really don't like it. Well, yeah, the half pipe can carry everything. Why is that a beet shredder? Why isn't that a beet cleaner? It's even called a cleaner. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. This is called a cleaner tiger, and it doesn't clean beet, it shreds it. That is so disappointing. Oh, sorry, chat. I do not get this negative about stuff. I really don't. These, I'll be honest. I'll be absolutely honest. The three things in this DLC that excited me the most was the cleaner, was the potato and vegetable cleaner, the sugar beet cleaner, and this. And I really hope we're not going to be 3 for 3, because I'll cry. That's... Why? Why? This is so unnecessary. Yeah, DLCs are normally not this bad. DLCs are normally a lot better than this. It's a third-party DLC, White M. This is not a DLC created by Giants. Oh, don't two stack. Please don't. Right. We want a pallet of the acid. So sulfuric acid tank by yes. Okay. We need a set of telehandler forks. Buy those as well. Right, let's drop off our bucket. Oh, jeez. Now the first two, I did not have immediate plans for in game. Although, in all honesty, I was about to be very tempted to wash all the carrots that I've got on Northern Farms. Would have been a great way to finish the series. Get a vegetable washer and go and sell washed carrots to finish off on Northern Farms. Can't do that now. There's no way I can do that. Right, so the unload point for this is here. I take that back. The unload point for that is inside the cage. Okay, that one's on me. But let's see how this handles. Okay. Oh, that's not happy. Right. We got 500 liters of sulfuric acid. Fantastic. Right. Let's activate this. Gonna put a house in because we're gonna have to move through a day. Where's my trusty broken down truck? There it is. Right, let's move through to a couple of days. Wolfpack, that is the store delivery mod. It's really, really useful. We'll go a second day, so we'll give it we'll give it 2 days to produce something. There we go. Should be just about done. I wonder if you have to... It halves your fertilizer cost, but you need to get through 170k fertilizer for it to pay for itself. Materials missing. We've used all the sulfuric acid up. I need to compare something here. How much sulfuric acid did we put in that? $2,000 liters of sulfuric acid. So, for God's sake. £1,600, which is what we would pay for. No. Why do we? Ah! Second problem. Why, when I have a pallet of sulfuric acid in the point and I close the doors, does it not take sulfuric acid out of the pallet? Why do these doors have to be open for it to use the sulfuric acid? Bottom corner is out of trigger. Hang on, where is the trigger on this then? Oh, it's in there. Okay. Let's give benefit of the doubt. It's in the trigger, and it's mostly in the trigger. Let's position. I mean, shouldn't have to position it perfectly to use it. But we'll get it properly square in there. So I understand why other people did this as a video and not as a live stream. Am I a developer? I am a developer. Yes, I am very much a developer. Oh, come on. Okay, I think this is worth using. I think very much this is worth using. Right, we've got the sulfuric acid in there. I'm gonna go forward. I'm gonna activate this again. And I'm gonna move the time forwards. I'm gonna go forward to the next day. No animation sound on the doors, that's true. But I didn't miss that. Again, that comes under my small issues. The bus is part of the platinum expansion, right? So we still have 1,000 liters of sulfuric acid, and it's run out again. No, it's not the position this is in. It's that if these doors are closed, which they should be if you've got a giant pallet of sulfuric acid in here, then it doesn't load. Watch this. As soon as I go open, my sulfuric acid goes down. Don't like that. I like the functionality of this, and the fact that you get, so we've got 2,000 liters to deactivate it. We've got 2,044 liters of liquid fertilizer for £400. That I like. That I like a lot. And how much does it cost to place this? It works, which is more than I can say for the other two items here. But 80,000, so it costs 80,000 to place it, but it will save you a fortune on your fertilizer. Yeah, okay. I like it. I do like it. I do think it is a nice feature. It does have a bug, and had this been the only issue that I'd found here, I'd have been a lot less frustrated when I discovered that. The fact that it isn't the only bug. Hydrate. Thank you, Richard. Cheers. Right, the fact that it isn't the only bug is those doors opening and the lack of sound on them, as was pointed out. Oh, I'm so disappointed by that not working. And I'm really disappointed by that. That not actually being a cleaner is really disappointing. All I can say is I really hope that the extra crops that come out of this are going to be available for modders to use. So the washed potatoes, washed sugar beet, washed carrots, washed beetroot, washed parsnips, those I really hope those are available to modders, because that is what will make this DLC really useful. Will be people actually making a washer. Right, let's go and see if we can. Oh, right. Let's go see if we can sell some stuff. Okay, we're gonna test the snow mask. So we want to add snow. Weather, here we go. Set weather. Add snow. Oh, here we go. Well, first things first. No snow masks on the roof. No masks in the okay. I'm gonna pause time completely. Actually, let's move forward. Let's move forward another month. Wow. Come on, give me some cold, give me some snow. Right, what is the upcoming weather? -4. Okay, we should, in fact, let's move forward to January where we've got actual snow. Hey, Wayland Timlick. Yeah, snow masks are basic. If they've got snow masks, oh my! Why is this dripping? Have I not got the lid on? I've not got the lid on properly. That's the trouble. Oh, I am covered in. Right, here we go. We've got actual snowfall. Okay, that all makes sense. That all makes sense. Ah, no, we do have snow masks. Okay. Me putting the snow on did not actually put snow masks. We do have snow masks. So let's forward time a little bit because it's due to snow for a while. Get some better sunlight in here. And then we'll turn on light mode. So yeah, we do have, it looks like, good snow masks on everything. So yeah, that is fine. They are placed on here pretty well. Even our setup over here. So that's good. Which brings me to my test. We've got snow on the solar panels. How does this work? Oh, okay. Oh, really? I mean, that would have been nice. But in all fairness, I wasn't wholly expecting that. It is a bit weird that it goes straight from there to there. It doesn't drive over there at all. It's something that you apparently have to pick up. But in the grand scheme of things, that I can let go. Yeah. But yeah, it's not something I'm sure it can actually do based on what FarmSim can do. So fine. I wonder if it makes a change to how much it has. Could not get the solar panels dirty. Oh, I did like that. That transition worked fairly well. Well, this is the thing. I kind of wonder what the difference that the robot makes. And no drop in income. Did I restart that just by... Ah, dear. Okay, so those work fine. Shall we try and sell some stuff? Yeah, I'm fairly sure at this point that that robot... No pallets to deliver, okay. I'm fairly sure that that robot doesn't do much other than look pretty. Right, how do we buy stuff from here? Because this is apparently somewhere I can buy stuff from. Are you going to do this in the most annoying way? Fast forward 10 years, didn't change income. Yeah. Right. So that's one of those visual things in FarmSim. One of those role play bits you can do. Okay, so I can buy at the farmer's market lime, pig food, seeds, road salt, solid fertilizer. I was excited about the farm shop. But yeah, it seems again, it's a limited amount you can purchase from it. That's backwards, that texture. It's the right way around on the sides, but it's backwards on the top. There are so many little things wrong. Right, what can we sell? So, multi-vending machine. Oh, I need to turn that off. So let's sell some of the stuff at the vending machine, shall we? We will turn off flight mode and we will jump into the tractor. Let's try selling some of these new crops. Let's see if I can even get these. Yeah, we can. Washed carrots. My half pipe is filled with washed carrots. What map is this? This is from the premium expansion. This is Zolonka that I'm on at the moment. Let me double check this. Right. Washed carrots don't sell here. Washed potatoes sell there. Washed carrots sell at this one over here. So this is the thing about this DLC is that oh, really? Oh, okay. That's interesting. I don't hate it. I don't hate that the vending machines only take a set amount. Okay, so I'm guessing it said that the amount of washed carrots has been met. So we're going to go and try and sell some washed carrots over here. I can't remember which of these is, so one of these takes washed carrots. Try the middle one. Nope. Have a look. No, your patisseries and it's none of the market stalls take washed carrots. No, this is... Yes, it does. Oh! Oh, it's even more detailed than that. It's they only have at a given time certain things that the stall wants. So at the moment, this vegetable market stall only wants grapes and washed potatoes. This only wants flour, honey, and eggs. This only wants bread, butter, sugar, and cheese. So when I was over here earlier, this only wants butter, canola, oil, and milk. It doesn't want eggs. Okay, I do kind of love that. So we're getting into some positive here. We're getting to the point where you're only delivering stuff that's wanted and needed at a given time. That's cool. I like that a lot. That is really cool. That works for me, and I like that. My issue then is no, I want to have a look in here. Where can I sell these items? At the distribution center. Which is this, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. But then I think I have another problem. Unless, I don't think I can tip there. Can I tip there? Yeah, so it's only pallets. So how do I sell a trailer full of washed carrots? There's no general sell point for the new crops. It's all small distribution stuff or the big distribution center that doesn't take trailers full of stuff. Is the washing drum working now? Let's try. Nope. There was something else. I'm going to activate it. No. Are you actually producing stuff? Just gonna forward time a little bit and just see if that produces anything. Yeah, you can put them in the premium DLC crates, which is fine, Steam fan, except have you seen me trying to deal with the premium edition DLC crates and deliver multiple hundreds of thousands of liters of them? No, it isn't washing anything. And that's still not taking water. Do animals accept washed products? That's a good question. Why would you go through all the trouble of washing these products and then you tip them into the pigs? Oh, I will admit, I saw DJ's title to his video today, and my immediate reaction was, oh, it can't be that bad. It can't be that bad. When you can't sell them, yeah. Will they take washed carrots? No, they will not. Oh, this DLC hurts my brain. It is. Normally I come to a Farm Sim DLC and I understand that some DLCs are not for everybody. Some DLCs just are not for everyone. So for example, if we go and have a look at the previous DLCs. So Antonio Carrera pack. I understand that's not for everybody. Not everybody is doing grapes and olives all the time. Not everybody needs small tractors like that. But there is an audience for it, and the DLC works. The Gaweel pack. Not everybody wants to do all of that. You know, not everybody is looking for more balers and things, but some people really like Gaweel stuff. I love the Gaweel pack. It adds some stuff to it. It's great. Hay and forage pack. Lots of that's covered in Farm Sim already, but it has some nice new features. It works well. It's a great little DLC, especially for the money. The Kubota pack. Fantastic DLC, full of Kubota stuff. And maybe not Kubota isn't for everybody, but it's a cracking pack. Oxbo Pack, again, has some really nice features to it. Platinum Edition expansion, probably the best DLC the Giants have ever released for Farm Sim. Premium expansion, some really lovely, wonderful new stuff in that. works brilliantly. Pumps and hoses adds a whole new set of features to the game. Vermeer Pack, again, has some really gorgeous new features. Maybe not for everybody, but you know, it's there and it's great. This DLC is just busted and incomplete. You know, I want to love this DLC. I want to use this DLC. The idea of having washed vegetables and having that extra stage to doing vegetable stuff in DLC. The emergency, but Mike, absolutely fantastic DLC, the emergency pack. If you want to add more roleplay to your game, I cannot fault that DLC because it is brilliant. It's incomplete. Because even if I wash my carrots, even if I wash if I wash more than the smallest amount of carrots, I have to box them up and take them to the distribution center to sell, or I have to do a limited amount into the vending machines when they want it. And don't get me wrong, I love the functions of the vending machines. I love the idea of something that you can go and put your eggs into, and you know, stuff that you create smaller amounts of. But when I'm creating, well, I think in my last harvest on a small field on Northern Farm, I created 170,000 liters of carrots on one field. And to wash them and sell them for the higher price on this, I have got to put them through the washer, box them all up into one, I think they're 1,000 liter. How big are the boxes from the premium edition? Let's get a premium edition box of carrots out here, because I am so frustrated by this DLC. Train does not accept washed products because it's not on the thing. So no, the train doesn't accept them. I mean, that to me is great. Why this DLC doesn't add washed products into all sell points that accept the normal products, like the normal products are added in. Let's see. Let's grab a pallet of crops. No. Oh, okay. No, washed will be at the bottom. What do you mean I can't? Right, just. This is ridiculous at this point. Wolf pallet. There we go. Yes. Okay. Doesn't tell me how much it takes. Right, let's tip these in here. But this is the thing, well, we'd have that. I shouldn't have to do that. What? Oh, really? That's been placed right on the edge of land I don't own. No, because this is all Dave, this is all valid criticism. No. They've not added the tip piles for them even. You can't. You can't even tip the washed. Oh. You can't tip the washed product. So how do you transfer washed carrots into a trailer to sell them? No! No! Really? No! No! You're not going to tell me that! Don't tell me that! Oh, this gets better. Somebody tell me. Somebody please tell me how the hell I sell washed carrots. Yeah, let's remove the stuff. Let's move on a couple of. But I'm not tipping. Yeah. Let me. Oh God, I'm beginning to. But you can at least sell your stuff at the straw harvest sell point. This is the thing without. I can't sell the carrots at all. No, I can't tip them. I cannot tip them out of this trailer. So I can tip washed carrots into my bucket. Fine. Nightmare Gaming TTV, thank you for subscribing for your 4th month. You are awesome. Right, let's try and no. So yeah, the only way you can sell washed vegetables from this DLC is in pallets, and you can't put them in pallets. Jesus. Hey, Pebbles. Hey, Emily. I am. No, it won't go into the pallets. It won't. It's. You can't tip them on the ground. You can't put them into pallets. This is. I really hope there is. I really hope there's a tip point around this. Let's go and have a look at this warehouse. Hey, DJ! Welcome to the BF is getting really annoyed with this DLC. There are so many nice ideas in this DLC, and it is hampered by the fact that zero thought has gone into how you use the new bits. There is nowhere to tip this. Great ideas. Yeah, I love the ideas in this DLC. I absolutely love the idea of washing crops to get more money. I love the idea of expanding the gameplay in that way. I mean, that is an awesome gameplay expansion. But it's just not, the gameplay has not been taken into consideration at all. You put a ton of new crops into a DLC that you can't sell. That is unbelievably stupid. And I hate that. I really hate it. God, DJ, if you I feel like I have never, ever in 5 years been this disappointed by a Farm Sim DLC. Never. I hate how much I dislike this and how disappointed I am with this. Thank you, Raymond. This has gone beyond the point. Okay, so I'm going to say this has gone beyond the point of having a broken washer and a sugar beet cleaner that shreds your sugar beet. Those two are bugs and are fixable and are things that can be changed. This DLC has a fundamental problem at its heart. And the fundamental problem at the heart of this DLC is that you can take 170,000 liters of carrots, which is a single field. You can wash the lot of them when that cleaner is fixed, and then you cannot sell them. Because the most you can sell in the markets is a small amount. And when we put a small amount of one trailer into a vending machine, so unless you're going to build a ridiculous amount of them, you are gonna sell a piddly amount of that, maybe 1,000 liters at a time. And then you have a distribution center that only takes pallets, and you cannot put the washed fruit, the washed vegetables in the pallets. The pallets do not take them. So you cannot sell more than 1,000 liters of your washed products at a time. That is insanely stupid. Oh. I hate that I don't like this. I hate that I am this disappointed by this. It's just gone from being Buddy Niggles to actually being an unplayable, unusable DLC. Because its biggest feature goes nowhere. And it needs the base. Okay, the base fixes this DLC needs before I can properly recommend it. Because at this point, you guys probably know this is the first time I've ever come to a Farm Sim DLC and go, I can't recommend this. I cannot recommend you buy this right now. If you do want to buy it, if you do want to buy it, please use my Giants partner code because it might help me. But I cannot recommend it in its current state. I really can't, because this is broken. This does not function as anybody would ever expect a washer to function. This has a minor issue where the acid only fills if you have these doors open. The sheds in this, the big sheds, the largest sheds, all are stuck at 90-degree rotations, which is just why that is insanely bad. That does not need to be the case, and all it does is frustrate players. This workshop costs nearly £300,000, and you can't get large equipment through the doors. So why would you ever have a £300,000 workshop on your farm if you're not running the biggest equipment? So that's crazy, and it's not even by a lot. I mean, seriously, look at this. I can drive this tractor up to these doors. How difficult would it have been? Not even just putting a single large door in this, but making the doors a little bit wider for the default setup on the Versatile. I know I'm not Farm Sim Snowy. I can't. Everything about this is slipshod. Everything. I want to love this. This should be a fantastic DLC. This should allow everybody who's gone out and spent money on the premium edition to go and take their gameplay in the premium edition to the next level. To take people's vegetable farming setup and make them even more worth putting the time and the effort into doing vegetables. And it just doesn't. The basic thing that needs to happen before I can properly recommend this DLC is that this DLC should add washed vegetables into sell points. So in the same way as red beet and carrots and parsnips is added into every sell point on sell points on every map you go on where those crops get added in, the washed version should be as well, so that you can actually sell the washed stuff that you make. On top of that, that needs to work. That needs to not shred your beets. That to me is crazy. That is called a washer in the placeables and it shreds beet. And I love this. This is great. Free fertilizer at a small price. Even this has a bug in it. It's no. This is what gets me about this. This is not a beet cutter. It was one of the things I was really looking forward to because we had beet cleaners on the farm. So having something that cleans your beet and washed sugar beet is a thing in this DLC. This is called a cleaner. And it shreds your sugar beet. If a cleaner is shredding your sugar beet, it is broken. Oh, yes. Wow. I agree with GJ. If you said they should be ashamed for publishing this, I unfortunately agree with you. This DLC is there are some wonderful ideas in this. There are some fantastic ideas in this DLC. I love. I am so not to be fully negative on this. I will go over the things that I love on this DLC. I love the fertilizer generation from the pigs and from the cows, from the slurry. That's brilliant. One thing I don't like about it is that it doesn't make any mention of the slurry here at all, and I'm wondering whether it does actually use any slurry from the pigs. Slurry must be separate? No, I think that's because I got the basic pig setup. But yeah, there's no mention of the pigs in here. You put slurry. So I wonder if this. Do you know what? No, I know what I'm gonna do now. I know. I think I found another thing that's horrible about this. I'm gonna sell all my pigs. Okay. Sell all my pigs. And then I'm going to remove... Need to do a test. Yeah. Works with all the animal pens. Even those... Oh, God. I can't empty this. I can't get rid of these 1 carrot. Oh. So you don't have to, so that answers my question. You don't have to have slurry to create. Let's oh, I'm gonna sell all of that. Why did nobody look at the gameplay and go, what's the gameplay of this? Ready for something, chat? I think this will work without an animal pen at all. Because it doesn't take slurry. Right, so we got sulfuric acid. Let's close the doors because we know it won't actually take any more acid if we close the doors. So how much do we have? Let's just take this. So we have 2044 with 500 liters. Ready, chat? I think if you add an animal pen, remove an animal pen, it will just create stuff. Okay. If the animals aren't there, it doesn't create stuff. That's fine. Right, let's try. So somebody said smallest chicken shed. Here we go. Platinum. Yeah. What's that overlap with? Empty small chicken pen. Peace. Let's have a look. Okay. We have produced nothing. Right. Single chicken. I have one chicken. What about a slurry? We'll try a slurry pit in a minute. I don't think do you know what? I'm not even sure that that is attached to that. Right, let's fill it with chickens. Oh, no, I did buy 30 chickens. Okay, it doesn't seem to be working with everything. No, I know what I'm an idiot. Let's activate it, shall we? No, Harry, this is not multiplayer. This is me ragging on this DLC for being absolutely rubbish. Yeah, we'll sell the chickens again in a minute, Axion. It's not creating it with chickens. Okay, so let's demolish the chicken pen. I can sell the chickens first. Okay. All right, sell the chicken pen and put a pig pen back. Lights with player. Get out of the way. Normally, I think I like doing DLC first looks this way. You guys get to see my frustrations firsthand. Right. We now have a pig pen in here again. Let's go 24 hours with just a pig pen. But I'll be surprised if this is linked to this pig pen. This is my thing. I think if you sell the animal pen, you then have to sell the Laley and me buy it. You don't distribute from the warehouse. You deliver to the warehouse and it's a sell point. Yeah, still no change. Do the pigs not produce anything if you're got no food in there? Yeah, the warehouse is just a sell point. We haven't even tried doing that yet though. We've got so many issues here at the moment that it's just, oh god, I have never encountered this. Okay, let's put some food and some water in. Water's not accepted there because it's in the middle. The thing, Richard, is it's more than that. It's there's a fundamental question that hasn't been asked with this DLC, and that is we're adding the washed stuff in. How do people sell the washed stuff? And if the answer they came up with is, oh, you have to do it at the market stall, but the market stalls are limited to how much they will take at any given time, then that's not the answer. There has to be a way to mass sell the new products this DLC produces, and there isn't. That's what gets me. Thought my game had crashed for a moment. Yeah, that's working again. Pigs take potatoes, don't they? Also, this DLC needs to function without any other DLC. So my whole thing of trying the pallets for from the premium edition to try and load up the carrots to sell, that it shouldn't be a thing. The thing that needs to happen is you need to be able to sell washed products en masse, or en masse, which is something you cannot do right now. And to me, that makes the whole washed product side of this just useless. Which then takes one of the better pieces of the what should be one of the better pieces of the DLC, if it worked, that takes it out of action. Right. Sleep time. Well, this is the thing, Axion. If the whole selling point of this DLC, I also, this DLC is called the Farm Productions DLC because, because of that piece of equipment, that piece of equipment, and that piece of equipment, and 2 out of the 3 don't work. No! Oh, for Pete's sake! you sell the attached animal area to that and place a new one, this stops working. So you then have to rebuy this. That's crazy. Yes. I have 2 copies of this DLC to give away. I am not going to be doing that immediately. Yeah, we're gonna start from the beginning on this. So let's demolish the animals. We're gonna try it. I did actually leave the sulfuric acid there. That's good. But let's move the sulfuric acid out of the way. We're gonna try this and see if it works with chickens. Get one with the slurry. Yeah, we'll get one with the slurry pit. Okay. I'm not going to try it with chickens then. I'm going to set up 2 tests then. We're going to get a animals, chickens, cheap one. And I'm going to put the cheap one over... Oh, we can put it over this side here. Right, over here. So, cheap chooks there. Then we'll see if this will actually place next to chickens. Oh my god, it works with chickens. Oh, for Pete's sake, really? Yeah, overnight with no animals is exactly where I'm going. No animals, no food. The only thing we've done is place chickens. So grand total of what we've spent is 86,000. Oh no, 86,800. Right, we know we have to leave the doors open. For it to work. Right, we've got 500 litres of the sulfuric acid in there. Activate it. Trouble is, at the end of the day, this makes no sense, this DLC. Ready, chat? Moment of truth. No, it hasn't created any fertilizer. Right. Okay. Let's add in some chickens. Okay. We now have 30 chickens, but with no food. Kirby is not to blame, no. I don't... The thing about this DLC is this DLC seems to be... I was going to say ill-conceived, but it's not, because I was excited. There are things in this DLC that get me excited. Yeah, there we go. Wow. Hang on. It doesn't automatically use the sulfuric acid. You have to close and open. It's not that the doors are open. No. No. That's just dumb. Why have we got 2,000 litre sulfuric acid? 2,000 litre. Yeah, now it's taking it as it goes. And the moment I close the doors. Oh, Scorpion DK Gaming raiding with a party of 8. Welcome, 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 raiders. Hope you had a good stream, Scorpion. Oh, I really wanted to love this DLC. I really did. There are so many aspects to this DLC, which there are so many nice ideas. Okay, let's go forward an hour then. See if it takes it on the next hour. That would be different to any way any other item works in FarmSim, but at this point, this DLC doesn't work like any other item on FarmSim. Let's see. It has taken some, you're right. Okay. So let's take the time forwards. It is actually using the sulfuric acid now. I don't know what was wrong before. Why when I slept, why when you sleep does it not take the acid? But if you use time, yeah, it does take, okay. So, this works. We found something that works. The fertilizer makeup works. It's really weird, but it works. Oh god, I can actually use it on Moss Valley now, but oh, that is just to be happy and celebrating that. That's crazy. But it also, if I sleep, it doesn't take it. So if we sleep now, that should still have 814 in the morning. You've actually got to forward time for it to work. God, I just... No, it's... Why is this suddenly working? No, still no capacity for them. I try my luck. But yeah, there are bigger problems. The whole fact that you just can't sell the new crops. Even if you could wash them, once you've washed them, you can't sell them. Oh, what really annoys me is that this is going to, in some people's minds, confirm a whole load of stuff. Okay, so yeah, we need to check the whole slurry. Yeah, we need to check whether it has any effect on the slurry. So animals, we need a shed with slurry. I don't know if that produces. Yeah, that produces slurry, doesn't it? Okay. Find somewhere to put the pig shed. Right, and then we'll put the lily. Yeah, we'll get some pigs in it first. We'll create a load of slurry. Yeah, so this does produce slurry, this pig shed. Okay. Change my carrots for pig food? Not tonight it won't be, White. Not like this. Okay. Trailer full of pig food done. Let's get some slurry in. So I'm gonna go forward maybe, I think till March-ish. We'll get a few months under our belt with the pigs. It doesn't know. Late action. Yeah, see you this evening. We're only going to go for a little bit longer. I would have been in pieces if I'd made this as a video. I just wouldn't have put a video out. That's what really gets me. Right, one more month. That should give us enough slurry. Yeah, I agree with you, FX. Absolutely agree with you. Any sell point that takes a product that can be washed should also take the washed product with a markup, and that's how easy that should have been. Right, let's have a look at this. Right, let's check first. We've got some slurry in here, haven't we? Oop, no. Let's have a look in here. Permanent address. Yes, we got 6,499 liters of slurry. Okay. We'll stick the rest of the pig food in. Nope. There we go. The rest of the pig food goes in. We're then going to add to this one of these. Why can that not go right next to the... Oh, that's annoying. Right, so that goes there. I then want to get my telehandler. Yes, so those of you just tuning in, this DLC is disappointing. This DLC is massively disappointing. The vegetable washer doesn't work. You can't put water into it at the same time as any crop. The sugar beet washer is actually a sugar beet shredder. The larger barns in this DLC, they all require you to place it at 90-degree angles. So 0, 90, 180, and 270, which is inexcusable for a shed. The markets and the vending machines are awesome. I love the way they work. However, they are the only place you can sell the washed vegetables, and therefore, even if you manage to sell the washed vegetables, you can't sell more than 1,000 liters at a time. Which, if you've got 170,000 liters of washed carrots, is useless. The distribution center only takes pallets, so you can't tip raw crop into it. So that won't take washed. That won't take washed vegetables because you can't put washed vegetables in pallets. Where's the acid? Sulfuric acid. There we go. I need 2 of those. Ah, it's a nice angle, I see. Hey, Biggs, welcome along. Yeah, nothing in the DLC is compatible with each other, and it is not compatible with the game. So the whole new gameplay that DLC adds, which in my opinion is the most important thing in a DLC. It's not necessarily what equipment or anything. It's the gameplay, the new gameplay adds, because otherwise it could just be a tractor mod. The new gameplay adds doesn't work. It gets to a point and then it just stops. Right, let's activate this. Activate that one, deactivate that. Okay, so how much slurry do we have? We have 6,500 liters of slurry. Okay, we have activated this. Let's go and move forward to the next day. Yeah, that's the thing. The soup factory should steam fan. You know, these should be added in as things they can take. Well, maybe not the soup factory, but, you know, have a change on the soup factory. Oh, yeah, Oxy. I've spent 2.25 hours having a look at this DLC. And I am, to say I am disappointed is an understatement. Right. Let's have a look. So, we are out of sulfuric acid, which means it has not refilled with it. Oh. And yeah, we've created another 8,000 liters of slurry. I'm gonna have to do this a little bit more scientifically. Oh, Argsy, what were they thinking with this DLC? I just don't. There's some wonderful ideas. There's some stuff that if it had come off would have just been fantastic. Right, I'm gonna leave this just like this. We should have more than enough. Right. Cool. So, yeah. How much slurry do we have? I'm going to have to write it down now because it's 8,000. That does seem a little bit lower in fairness. So 8,124 liters of slurry. If this does use slurry, I think my recommendation is don't use this thing on anything that produces slurry. Because hell, stick it on chickens and produce it that way. Right. Okay. So let's fast forward this time. We'll go to the end of the day. Yeah. This is creating a nice amount of liquid fertilizer. The sulfuric acid is staying at full amount, which is right. Oh, Argsy, this hasn't been tested. Well, if this has been tested, I will be amazed. I'll put it that way. To me, even the basic gameplay hasn't been tested. The whole idea of what do you do with washed crops once you've washed them. That is a fundamental gameplay question on this DLC is what do you do with the washed crops once they've been washed? How do you sell them? Where do they go? And that does not. They go nowhere. They go 1,000 liters at a time into the markets at the top. It's just painful. Right, we'll take it to 2,000 liters of liquid fertilizer. There we go. Right, let's see how much slurry we have. 8,008, yeah. So no, this does not affect slurry production at all. Hey Mark, welcome along. Yeah, this does not, using this does not affect your slurry production at all. Which is sad, because that's the point. The point should be you place it down and you exchange slurry for making liquid fertilizer. It's making liquid fertilizer out of acid because you have it attached to an animal pen. I just, oh. Right. Is there anything else anybody would like me to look at in this? It's just air and acid. Is there anything else anybody would like me to look at this? Because I've been at this for nearly 2 hours, nearly 2.5 hours. And I'm going to go get some lunch in a minute. I thought the idea it makes it out of air, isn't that how it is? Then why do I have to attach it to an animal pen? That's what... That's on solar panels. Yeah, we have not been cleaning our solar panels. I don't know if our solar panel cleaner has been at it, but we have moved to, well, I think we're on like year 3. How many years are we on this now? We are on year 3. We should have some dirt on the solar panels. Possibly. If it is, that's great. I thought it made it from slurry. Are those dirty? Let's clean. Thank you, DJ. Oh. Oh. Yeah, possibly it's meant to take it from animal pet. Hang on, let's... Yeah, nothing on that. I am going to go and have a quick look at this. So what is this thing called? Maybe it does take it, and I will say, well, then why can I do it with open air animal pens? Yeah. Okay. Consumes air from a cow shed and combined with... Okay. So fair enough. I will hold my hands up and go, right, yes. It does make fertilizer from air and sulfuric acid. But then my point still stands. This is an enclosed pig pen. Fine, they got a little bit of a run around, but yes, that is fine. Why does this setup produce fertilizer? How is that collecting the air from the chickens and making fertilizer out of it? It's an expensive air freshener. Yeah, okay, fine. I will concede that yes, it does say that on there, but at the same time, it should then go on that, 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 and on that, and yeah, and then on the big chicken houses. It should not be something you can place on an open pen. Actually, I have got a question about that. No, it's not production, it's silos. That's an extension. Okay, that is just storage, isn't it? You see, none of these require you to be anywhere near the animal pen. So if I put the manure heap in, yeah, that you tip in. So silo extensions needs to be placed next to a barn. Yeah, so here we go. Perfect example. So if I want to put a manure heap in, I can place it here near the pig pen. So that works to place it near the pig pen. It won't work if I try and place it near the chickens. Now, what happens if I get a pig pen that... I need to sell that one. Yes. Okay. What happens if I get a pig pen that isn't a barn? Okay, that one there. And then try and do that again. Okay, so. No, that's a silo. I want the silo extension. Yeah. Why is this not a function of the daily? This is a base game function. So that should not be able to be placed next to the chickens. It should be needed to be placed next to a barn. If it takes air from a barn and mixes it with sulfuric acid to make fertilizer, there you go. Why am I going through this DLC pointing these things out? Why is this not a feature of this DLC? If that's how this works. And it's not in its current form, Richard. No, for the first time ever, I do not see a recommendation here. Because I can't turn around to you guys, spend 2.5 hours going, oh my God, what the hell? And then recommend it. I honestly, in all good conscience, can't. It's broken. It's incomplete. And it's not properly thought out. Yeah, no, I figured that. Steam fan. No, I wouldn't. Silent Vendetta, I wouldn't go for that. This isn't a pack of mods, and my reasoning behind this not being a pack of mods is because the idea behind this DLC is a good one, and I don't wish to turn around and go, this DLC has no worth at all. This DLC has worth. The idea of having marketplaces that sell limited amounts of crops at a time, having vending machines that sell limited amounts of crop at a time, having a large distribution center that you can go and stack stuff on the shelves to make more money. Love that idea. That's brilliant. The idea of washing crops and having washed crops that give more, that have more money out of it. These are things that add stuff to the game. These are things that take the game further, and are things that, if they're not part of a DLC, you would not have available on console and would not have available to the whole player base. So the idea of this DLC is great. What this DLC is trying to add and what this DLC is trying to do is brilliant. And I love that. I love what this is trying to do. And it's what makes it all the more disappointing to find out how badly it's been implemented. And that's my trouble, is that this DLC should be my favorite DLC from FarmSim. This adds a ton of stuff in that I really, really want to see in the game. And I want to see it available to console players as well as PC players, because console players saying all of this stuff is available in mods, or all of this could be done as mods. That misses the point completely, because it cuts out a massive section of the player base. And part of the reason why I love third-party DLCs is because look at Pumps and Hoses. Pumps and Hoses brings functionality to the entire crossplay setup that you could not do by just having mods. And the emergency pack as well brings a whole load of stuff to consoles. It's a free DLC, the emergency pack, and it's a free DLC because it has scripts that would not be available to consoles if it was just a mod. And that is what is so disappointing about this. Dell Gamer, thank you very much for renewing your membership. You are awesome. So I am just disappointed. I really hope this DLC gets a massive update. It needs a massive update. It needs functionality changes. It needs bug fixes. And it needs end point thinking on what you do with the washed vegetables. Because without that, this nobody is going to recommend this without that. I will be amazed if there's a single one of my fellow content creators who recommends this DLC in its current form, because it's so disappointing. It's so incredibly disappointing. Hey Tony, welcome along. So yeah, it's gone 12:30. I am losing my voice. I am. Oh, it's broken, Danger. It's so broken. Oh, yeah. So there we go. There is the farm production DLC. I'm kind of glad I did this as a live stream, because if I'd done this video, I would never have been able to record it. I wouldn't have made it through the recording. I would have been. Yeah. That's. I really hope this DLC gets a major fix and a major update to it, because I just want to have its features. I want the functionality that it promises. I am flabbergasted in the hood. I know DJ's video is not right, and yeah. Hey, Average. I don't know what's gone wrong with it. From the bottom to the top, it just doesn't seem to have been well thought out or well executed, and it's just is it broken bad? I kind of want to send you guys to somebody who is playing Farm Sim. I think the only person I can see is Silver's Fox Sheen. Moment, let me just have a look and see what else we got. We might have to go. We might go raid him, I think. Oh. Is anybody else ripping this apart? No, I'm the only person currently live and ripping this apart. I'm gonna go 9 out of 10 bad. It is. It's the first DLC. I've been considering doing rating the DLCs worst to best. I think I've got the worst. I think I've got a worst DLC to go on the list. Oh. On a scale of 1 to Gamer Dragon managed to get out of the map, it's a Gamer Dragon managed to get out of the map. So, yeah, if you do, after watching all of that, want to go and pre-order the farm production pack, please use my code VF Gaming when you do so. So I at least get something back for having dealt with this for 2 hours. Or go and buy another DLC and use code VF Gaming. I would be very, 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 very appreciative. A couple of little things before I go. Firstly, it is my birthday next week. We are going to be streaming on Wednesday, which is my birthday. I will probably be streaming twice on that day. Please go and check out my wish list on Throne and make a suggestion for something. Would be very, very welcome. You don't have to buy anything, but go make a suggestion. I'm always up for suggestions on my wish list. Always up for stuff to, you know, to have a look there and do. I will be back this evening streaming from 8:30 p.m. We're on the community multiplayer server with no sign of the farm production DLC, farm production pack in sight. We will be we'll be live on there, so come join me for 8:30 from that. The next episode from Moss Valley will be up at 3 p.m. this afternoon, so go and check that out on YouTube. And yeah, I've still got to record tomorrow's video, so tomorrow's video, which is the penultimate episode from Northern Farms, that will be up at some point in the next 24 hours. Ready for 3 p.m. release tomorrow. It will be available to YouTube channel members and patrons of Harvest Manager level and above as soon as it is uploaded. We are going to go and raid Silver Fox Sheen, who's playing on my favorite map on Farming Simulator 22. He is having to go at Addington Park. So go and check him out if you are joining us at the moment on Twitch. And yeah, a few thank yous to say before we go though. Scorpion DK Gaming, thank you for your raid, you are awesome. Nightmare Gaming TTV, thank you for resubscribing, you are awesome. Mrs. Queen Trucker, thank you for your raid, you are awesome. Richard Dower, thank you for your bits, you are awesome as well. Also, Dell the Gamer, thank you for reviewing your channel membership. You are awesome. And DjGoHam, thank you for renewing your channel membership as well. You are also awesome, sir. Yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it for now, which means that all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this live stream. If you're on YouTube, please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And a huge thank you, as always, to all of my supporters, my YouTube channel members, my Twitch subscribers, and my patrons. You guys are awesome. Your support means the world to me. Thank you so much. If you have yet to subscribe on YouTube or follow on Twitch, please do so that you never miss a live stream or a video from me. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.